Please tell me it's worked. Oh shit, you can't see that. Uh-oh. What if I... Oh no, the glare. Oh god, you can't even see the squares. Uh-oh. I should have tested this ahead of time. Um, well then. Hi, CT. Nice to have you here. Yeah, so we have a problem. Um, can you see anything? CT, can you see... First off, how can you hear me? You see everything? What does this say? Oh god, can you even... Oh god, this is not gonna work at all. Oh no. Oh shit. You see and hear me. Okay, well, we have a problem. Um, can you see what this says? Can you see what this says? Like behind the king, can you see what that says? No. Uh-oh. Um, you know what? Hang on. Maybe give me a minute. Hi, Max. Hang on. Oh wait, where's the end the cam? Hang on, how do I stop the camera? Oh, can I not pause it? What the heck? I wonder if I can like rotate the thing. And now what do you see? Nothing of relevance. Can you see? Okay. That's almost something. How is that? Rotate device. In what way? Can you see? I think that's close. Problem is I can't see. Uh, okay, hang on. It almost works. What if I turn the camera the other way? Hang on, what if I reverse the camera? Hang on, does that work? Not quite. Okay, okay, we have problems. I can't read the chat. Yeah? Yes, perfect. Can you see it all? Hang on, you can see these? Where's my finger? I can't see my finger. Yes, and you can see these? Oh, you can. I can see. So you can see those. Ow. Oh, you can't see these ones. You can see this. You can't see these. It's slightly off. Oh, hang on. I think I need to reverse the camera, too. You guys want to see my roof for a second? I think I need to reverse the camera. because I need to be able to read the chat, not like lean over and break my neck trying, and not lean over breaking my neck trying to. Okay. Rotate device. Yeah, I know. Okay. That good roof. Thank you. I swear to God, if that starts being the problem in this stream. Yes, no, not really. Quiet. Okay, the mount is as high as it'll go. Perfect. Is it? Down? Yes, I can't see. It's holding the media button. Hang on, what if I just... Oh my God, it doesn't quite... It is so close. I think we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got it. We do. We have it, you just can't... Can you see the words? Can you see the words? Can you read this? Can you almost read that? Can you see it says SKH? Hey, Carl. Yes, we've done it. Barely. That's good enough. You can't read. That's not gonna go well. Hang on, I'm gonna take off the hat. Do I want to take off the hat? Yeah, I can take off the hat. Oh, dear God. Okay, I need a flashlight. That's not gonna work. Hang on, what if I... Okay, now can you see? Can you... I wonder if I can... No, is this never gonna work? Am I able to... No, that doesn't help. Okay, ignore the flashlight. Yeah, you guys want to play blind chess? Okay. Is Grass gonna get murdered? I might murder... I swear to God, Cat. Go. Go. Okay, I've locked him in. Out. I've locked him out for the day. Cat's not bothering us. Okay. So you guys can just about see the pieces. Right? He uses a gun. Okay. God, the battery is not going to survive, is it? What's the battery like already? I can't see. Can you guys tell me what the battery is? It's 39. This is not gonna go well. King to E8. Guys, no. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the mask somewhat so you can hear me better, okay? Can everyone hear me better? Okay, this is no ordinary game of chess, okay? This is dumb man's chess. It's not called that. This is a shitter version of chess, okay? I call it superior chess. Not racist. No, racist chess. It's called superior chess, okay? Because there are pieces that are superior. You get it? I have an official rule guide that's incomplete sitting next to me, okay? I'm not going to read from it. I'm just going to tell you the general pieces, okay? You have our normal set of pieces. So first off, the board is a 10 by 10. This is the bottom right corner, this piece here. And then it goes up to here. You can see that, right? It goes like here. And then it goes 10 over that way. I can move my head, sure. I'm upside down now. can I go over here? There we go. Right. Yeah, so it's a 10 by 10 board. It's a bigger than normal board. And there are the normal pieces situated in their normal 8 by 8 spots. So basically the board is just one bigger in all directions. I can't read anything. Try. This one says SKH. I'm not going to be able to stop that now that I've started the stream. I apologize for that in advance. I need more IQ. Okay, so everyone paying attention. We have pawns. This one is marked with a P. Can you see the P? Can you see the P for pawn? It's marked with P because we didn't have a pawn. So there's the normal pieces in the normal positions. Hang on, my garbage can's in the way. I can go over there for now. We have the normal pieces in the normal positions. Then we also have, so next to the pawns are the reverse pawns. They move normally in diagonals and capture straight forward. They can do the 2-pawn leap thing at the start, like normal. Behind those, and next to the rooks, is the superior pawn. It can move diagonally and forward, and do the double thing at the start on its first turn, and it can capture diagonal and forward. So it's a reverse pawn plus a pawn. The reverse pawns cannot en passant, but superior pawns can en passant in the normal en passant way, if that becomes relevant during this game. Okay, behind the superior pawns, and diagonally from the rooks, is the superior rook. So that's the ones in the very corners of the board right now. In the morning, for me. How do you expect that I understand? Pawn go to D9, 5th dimension in the past. Guys, it's not that difficult, okay? Diagonally from the normal rooks is the superior rook. Rook use time travel. Close, close. Superior rooks can use portals. Not around the back of the board, but they can use them around the sides. So superior rook can go from like here, around the edge of the board to come out here. It's 10 p.m. for you, so you're fine. Yeah, we might have to like pick this up tomorrow again. We'll have to see. Ayo, what the fuck? So yeah, they use portals around the sides, but not around the backs. Got it? Next, behind the rook, next to the superior rook, and diagonal from the normal knight, we have the superior knight, marked by an SKH. Okay, they're all kind of marked, right? You have 5D chess at home. So you got, yeah, so SP is your superior pawn, RP is your reverse pawn, SR is your superior rook, SKH is your superior knight. Superior knights move in the normal, they can move in both the normal 2x3 way, they can also move in a 3x4 way. So they have slightly more range of movement. They can move in a 2x3 and a 3x4. Superior bishops. Diagonally from the bishops, they're placed on like the same diagonal line. This is a bishop. Oh god, you can't even see what the pieces are. This one's a bishop. This one's a superior bishop. Go Super Saiyan 3 and use Kamika. Superior bishops. Was the paper you were using as a board your homework? Hey, I worked hard for this, okay? I tried to make it even. Superior bishop. We're fine. Superior bishop. It moves the normal way as a bishop. However, whenever it captures something, and only when it captures something, the piece behind it also gets attacked. So there's a difference between a capture and attack in this game. A capture is when you attack a piece and you go to that spot. An attack is when you just attack a spot and that piece on that spot dies. The superior bishop will capture a piece, and the piece diagonally one further back on the same diagonal will also die. So like for example, if this is the superior bishop, this is check. You see here? Because I'm attacking this pawn, and this is the king behind it, meaning if I were to capture this pawn, the king would die. Got it? So that's a check. So the superior bishop can check through a piece. Do you have that? A genius to create a new type of chess, or totally out of your mind? But it's white's turn. Exactly, exactly. So it's check, but white has to respond some way. So it's check, but white would have to respond, is what I'm saying. Next, we have the AR. AR is a new piece. It stands for artillery. And the thing about the artillery... Hang on, I need my notes. I think it's a 4. It might be range 3. We might also... At some point, the artillery might also need a nerf, because the artillery are kind of OP right now. They might need a nerf yet. Let me look. Artillery. The artillery can move... Sorry. So bishop is advanced check skill. Sort of. You can kind of check through a piece, because you can attack a piece, but you're also threatening the one directly behind it. Also, it is only the square directly behind it. If you have a piece... If there is just a gap behind the piece you are capturing, nothing will happen. Artillery. It can move 1 in any direction. So it's similar to king. It can move 1 in any direction, just like the king. However, it also can't capture. It can't capture on that one move. But it can move the same as the king. And 1 square in any direction. It attacks. It does not capture on. Artillery use nukes. Exactly. It attacks. It does not capture. But it attacks. Squares distance 3 away. It'll be attacking 12 squares at most. Right. So basically, artillery is kind of hard to explain. But basically, if this is the artillery, if you count 3 in some direction, that's where it's attacking. So 1, 2, 3. This is a spot that the artillery could just shoot at, and anything on that spot will die. If the artillery shoots this spot, a white piece on that spot will die. It could also shoot here, or here, or here. And create another timeline. We have 5D chess at home. 5D chess. Artillery's long range. Exactly. It can only move 1 square at a time, but it can basically just kill things at certain ranges. So artillery can just kill things at certain ranges. So it's quite powerful. It might need a nerfing at some point, but it moves slow in exchange. You can't see anything. We'll have to... Carl, we're going to have to manage. So we're playing World War II chess. Okay, last thing. These two. The ones behind the king and the queen are the king's guard. So the way the king's guard move is they can only move to anything within 2 squares from the king, including diagonals. So basically draw a 5x5 box around the king where the king is in the center. Any of the 24 squares around the king is where the king's guard can teleport to. They will also attack when they move. They can't move on their own, they can only teleport next to the king somewhere. They can teleport really at any time. They can teleport to block a check, they can teleport to take something. Damrook has a portal gun, how is this World War II? Exactly, and the king's guard can teleport. So the king's guard, your brain... Yes, the king's guard can teleport to a certain distance within the king, around the king. And they can be used to block checks and capture pieces, but they can't do anything on their own. So they can only teleport near the king. If everything around the king is blocked, they can't move. They can't move anywhere near themselves. High-tech World War II. Exactly. We have teleportation and portals. Teleports behind you. Yeah, so, thing with the kings, they actually can't get as close as you might think. Because the kings can't walk up too close to each other because of the range of the king's guard. Parry this, you casual. Exactly. So I've actually found through, well, not testing, just kind of through logic, it's incredibly hard to checkmate the king without both king's guards being dead. It's technically possible, but it's incredibly difficult. You 2 checkmate will almost certainly need the king's guard both dead. But you're welcome to try otherwise. Parry my teleporting nukes. Yeah, so we got a couple of new pieces, couple upgraded pieces. We got the pawns, we got the superior and the reverse pawns, they're special. Finally, there's one more rule. The final special thing, also you guys are white by the way, I'll be black, you guys are white. You guys get to move first. When the king moved, did the king guard move at the same time, or do they have to move their own turn? The king's guard have to move on their own turn, but they can only move near the king. They have to move on their own turn, but they can only move near the king. So it's still one piece moving at a time, but they just, when they move, they teleport somewhere around the king. And again, it's like 2 away. There ain't no rules if we're not there. So this final, and this is the major important difference rule. You are allowed to remain in check on your turn as long as you check the opponent's king. So if I move a rook over and I check you, if you guys can move a bishop and check me, we are fine. It's so dang confusing. So, because basically the pieces are allowed to have one more intelligent move after you die. Meaning, if I take your king, you can then take my king, and then it's a draw. So if we take each other's kings, it's a draw. But you can still move out of check. Alternatively, I could block your check and then you could block my check. So you're allowed to stay in check as long as I'm in check. This makes no sense. You're allowed to check me as if you're in check, you're allowed to check me so that you don't get checked. Because if you would be taken, you'd be taking me and then it's a draw. You can win even if you lose. No, it's a draw. Guys, it's a draw. If you check me while I'm checking you, and I take your king, then you take mine, it's a draw. You got it? Is everything clear? This is gonna be normal chess. So if we both have a gun to our heads, it's a draw. Basically, but only if one of us shoots. So like if we both have a gun to our head, and then I shoot you, I get shot in turn, and then we both lose. Then it's a draw. But alternatively, if I choose to block your gun, then you can block my gun, and it's still fine. F9 army, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, so everyone understand the rule? Everyone understand all the complex rules of superior chess? I know it's a little bit difficult to understand sometimes, but really, it's, something. Okay, ready? It's your move, by the way. You're white. You're starting. Remember, you have reverse pawn, spear rook, spear knight, spear bishop, artillery, king's guard. Knight, use a gun on f6. Oh yeah, the coordinates. What do we say? How do we say this for coordinates? Do we say like numbers across and letters down? Yeah, we'll say numbers across from top left to top right, and we'll use numbers across from top left to top right. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and letters down from top to bottom. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Who's ready for superior chess? Your move, guys. What the fuck? Artillery attack. Letter in Y and number in X. Huh? Oh yeah, and preferably you guys are like voting on moves as well. So there's 3 of you right now. Try and like collectively decide on which pawn or knight you're moving first. I'll leave this to you. I'm gonna sit down. My back's gonna kill me tomorrow. Can artillery kill anything? No. Artillery can only kill things that are 3 distance away. So like this is my artillery. I can attack 1, 2 here. I can attack in this spot, which you can't see. I can attack this spot. I can attack this spot where the pawn is. I can attack this spot where my king is. Or I can attack this spot where the other artillery is. Don't thing to kill all people. Hello, Grassman. I love you. But I'm cheating on you. Use this portal gun to go to World War II. Hello, I'm here to cheat on you. Throw his back portal gun to the floor. Goes back to Grassman. Hello, Grass. I'm not gonna cheat. Huh? I am so lost. What move do you guys collectively want? What move can make me a war criminal the fastest? Treason? Is treason a war crime? You could tip your king, supposedly. Carl, don't work in this way. You should first kill the king. Yes, pawn go diagonal. Yeah, you can move one of your reverse pawns diagonally, if you'd like that. Free the rook with a gun. It wouldn't quite free your rook, because your superior pawn would need to move first. So you could move your reverse pawn, then the superior pawn, then your rook with a gun is free. Just a heads up, yeah. Put my trust in Carl because I'm literally stupid right now. Okay, Carl, what do you want? Max, you gotta move? Someone please say something. Tell me what to do. I want to play Superior. This is the second ever game. I tried playing one game against my friend. Thank you. This is the second ever game. Move the knight somewhere. Which knight and where? Move pawn. Which one? In front of which piece? This is the second ever game of Superior Chess. The first one ended in a draw after my best friend quit because it was too complicated. Actually, no. It wasn't a draw. It was him surrendering, meaning I won. Move the pawn. You play chess. Yeah, the first ever game was won by me in a surrender by the opponent because it was too complicated. The pawn in front of Nuke. Pawn on the left. What do you mean left? You guys are white. In front of the rook. Okay. In front of the rook or the superior rook? The in front of the rook or the superior rook? And which one? Do you want to move the top one in front? Do you want to move the top one in front of the rook or the bottom one in front of the rook? The strong rook. Okay, the top one or the bottom one. And do you want to move it 1 or 2? Max, did you miss the instructions? Guys, the rules are so simple, really. Do you want to move the top one or the bottom one? Do you want 2 times? Okay. Do you want the top one or the bottom one? So you're saying you want your reverse pawn to go 2 spaces. Do you want the top one or the bottom one to go 2? You did? Okay, so you understand what's happening. Top one. Okay, finally. Carl has made a move, everybody. Reverse pawn, 2 squares. You can all see that, right? Congratulations, Carl, on the first move. You should do something. Congratulations, Carl, on the first move in the second ever game of Superior Chess. Carl, your name will probably go down in history. I hope. I meant I missed the instruction. Oh, so you did. Okay, Max, here's a quick summary, okay? Reverse pawns move diagonally and capture forward. Superior pawns move diagonally and forward and capture both forward and diagonally. Superior rooks can teleport off the side of the board but not the back. Superior knights can move both 2 and 3, a 2x3 and a 3x4. Superior bishops go somewhere and then they kill the spot behind it. Artillery can kill anything within 3. Kingsguard teleport around the king, and you can be in check as long as you check the opponent. Use Polygon to go away. Dumb chat versus streamer that made confusing chess. Now, Rook, go tap. No, your superior pawn is in the way. Remember. This is where the reverse pawn is, but the superior pawn is here first. I'm sweating. This is a really hot costume. I'm just so sweaty in this hot bud. Okay, what's my move gonna be? Let's go, you know what, solid move, I'm gonna move that pawn forward. Your move. What's the battery looking like? Go wash dishes, you guys do the next move. You guys have been rendered Carless. We're at 27%. You guys have been rendered Carless. What's your next move? This was the hardest stream I've ever had to set up, by the way. I had to set up the board, go get the chess pieces, do the extra chess pieces, and then also get like a phone mount to like hang this up. Pawn in front of the king, move by 1. I like your thinking. Very specific too, right? Specific and direct. I like it. My battery or my sanity. I've already lost my sanity. You're going, bye Max. Tell your chess friends to come by, because we need more players. You guys should be able to collectively beat me, right? Because you guys are also smart. I've only ever played 1 game, but this is my second game too, right? It's your first game, but it's my second game, right? I'm not that much better than you. Well, when in doubt, take the full center. Okay, your turn. Move queen. You can move your queen. You have 2 spots you can move the queen to. Where would you like to move the queen? Would you like to move it the 1 or the 2? Move queen. Where? 2 moves. Okay. 1, 2. You bring out your queen nice and early. I like your thinking, Carl. Well, in times of great peril, I'll attack the queen. Your move. Kind of surprised this is any semblance of working. Queen used. Where do you want to dodge to, Carl? How long has it been open for? Did you say something? I didn't see it. Move 2 up. Move the pawn in front of the standard bearer by 1. What? What's the standard bearer? And what did Carl say there? So Carl wants to move the queen up 2. Do you mean like forward 2? I assume you don't, because that would kill. I assume you mean like up 2, like here, right? Do you guys want to move the queen here in front of this pawn? Between the reverse pawn and where the reverse pawn used to be? Behind pawn that is gay. Huh? Do you guys want to move the queen behind the reverse pawn? Or diagonally behind the reverse pawn? Do you want to go up 1 or up 2? Two, okay. Know what Carl means to. Perfect, okay. Let's see. My move, well, you know what they say, when in doubt, develop a knight. Your move. Carl's gonna go do chores. We're losing more people. What do we do if if my phone runs out of battery? Do we declare the second ever game of Superior Chess a draw? I need more tacos from the meat that was made yesterday. Guys, don't you want to play Superior Chess? I worked so hard for this. You monsters. Do you know how hard it was to do any of this? I had to clear the table and go find the mount, go set it all up perfectly, wear out the costume. I'm sweating my ass off here. I do all this for you, and what do I get? At least eat a taco in honor of me. I would imagine it was hard. At least eat a taco in honor of me. I don't know if I'm going to survive this costume. The knight in the right go up next to the rook. Wait. The knight in the right? Do you mean the top knight or the bottom knight? Do you mean the top knight go up diagonally from the rook? So the top knight go left 1 up 2? Okay. I like your style. Developing knights. That's a very good strategy. Um, damn. You know, if only this wasn't a bishop, if only this bishop wasn't in the way, if this bishop weren't here, my superior bishop could come kill your reverse pawn and hit your queen at the same time. Unfortunately, I can't. Nonetheless, I'm going to use my bishop. Take your reverse pawn. Okay, first piece is out. It's a savage game, superior chess. I'm really concerned about my phone is plugged in right now too. It's still dropping in battery. I'm trying to like fan myself off. King up by 1. Do you mean up as in forward on the board? So like left from. Do you mean like left as in up as in forward on the board? Because I think we're like. Is that like yeah? You mean like up as in forward on the board? Wait, no, you can't do that. That would be you'd be putting him into check. You can't move your king. Both of the squares he could move to are covered by my bishop. I mean before the pawn. Huh? Okay, so this bishop here, to be clear, is covering those two spots. Yeah, so you can't move your king. What are you asking for? Ooh. Also, your like queen is being attacked right now. You realize? Just in case you like can't see the pieces. Remember, your queen is under attack. Your artillery back here is technically also under attack. If you could, you would send you my charger. I don't need your charger. I need a new phone. It's not the charger's fault. Just 1 hour, it charges 60% even when being used while plugged in. Queen go kill attacker. Rook in the left move by 2. The only rook is here, and that can only move 1 down. I feel like okay. So, in case you can't see the board, because I assume you can't based on the move you've been trying to make, just like trying to help you guys out. The bishop is attacking your queen, and it's being supported by this knight and by the superior bishop. Hang on, Carl, are you sure? If your queen kills the bishop, my knight takes your queen, or my superior bishop takes your queen. Just so you're aware of that, Carl. Are you sure about your move? What? Wait, no. Yeah, Carl, like, I understand if you miss the superior bishop because that's like a weird piece in the middle of nowhere. Missing the knight is kind of unforgivable, Carl. Queen dodge. Dodge to where, Carl? We need your wisdom, Carl. Up, left, or down, and how many squares? Move to rook or something. What do you mean move to rook or something? There's no rook. There's no rook. Where are you trying to move? I assume you guys can like at least mostly see the pieces, right? I can't see the pieces. Shut it. In the right square diagonally. There is no right square diagonally. They're both covered. Or do you mean up left diagonally? Both the right squares are covered by a pawn and a knight. Talk as though this direction is up, not this way. Oh god. Hang on. Everything's fine. Next to bishop. But, yeah, but do you want it, like, left one or down one? You want it left one or down one? What's my battery at? What is this? It's the second ever game of Superior Chess. What, 20%? Left. Okay. Finally, we have made a move. Yes. Hey, Mango, what do you think of Superior Chess? What's your opinion on this? No, wait. Phone decides to not live, then tie. Agreed. If the phone dies, we draw. Do you want the queen to move over more? Do you want the queen to move again? It's Superior Chess, Mango. I like so Mango, again, I'll quickly go over the rules. We're gonna take a pause, we're gonna quickly go over the rules again for Mango. So, Mango, rules. Yeah, you got all your normal pieces. The border is bigger. This is a reverse pawn, it moves diagonally, captures forward. This is a superior pawn, it moves diagonally and forward, captures diagonally and forward. This one here, back here, diagonally from the normal rook, is a superior rook. Superior rooks can move like normal rooks, but they also teleport around the side of the map, not the back and front, only the sides. Superior knights can move in 2x3 and 3x4. Superior bishops, whenever they attack anything, they also attack and kill the square directly behind it. Artillery can attack 3 spots in any direction, so like 1, 2, 3, or here, or here, or here. And Kingsguard teleport within the 24 squares around the king, but they can't do anything next to each other. They only teleport around the square with the king. They can't attack when they teleport. And if you're in check, you can also put the other opponent's king in check to block, and you're fine. This is an abomination, I love it. Move artillery next. Hang on, are you guys sure you want the queen there? Is that your move and you're good with that? There was someone who was saying, wait. Are you all good with that queen move? Again, you move from here to here. Is everyone good with that queen move? We lose the queen in this way, I think. How do you hang on? How do you lose the queen? To be clear, there is nothing currently attacking the queen. Your queen is currently safe. If you move the queen to there, there's nothing attacking it. Carl has this one right. There's nothing attacking your queen in that current position. My bishop is still attacking your artillery and your knight, so you could consider that, but... No, Carl, you're fine. That queen is safe, unless I'm also blind. This calculation is too advanced for my normal chess brain. Yeah, Mango, this is the second ever game of Superior Chess. The first one, I won because my opponent resigned. If you move thing... Oh yeah, well, if I move my knight, then my queen's attacking your queen. But you could just queen trade, of course. Or I could move one of my pawns and attack it like that. Exactly. It's not your... Well, look. Your queen is here, okay? Where do you want your queen to go? Or do you want to move something else entirely? Your queen's being attacked by my bishop. Where do you want your queen to go? Or do you want to leave the queen? Maybe you find your artillery more valuable. Just keep the move before. You like this move? Keep the move. Okay. You've made your queen move. Great. Dear God. Okay, my move... What the heck is this? Strange. My move is going to be... You know what? I want that artillery. What happened to your pawn? Did it die? Yeah. Can you see it? I took your pawn when my bishop moved out. My bishop moved out to take your pawn. Are you... Carl? You okay? Carl, it's okay. It's a singular pawn. It's only 50% of your reverse pawns, okay? It's not that bad. They're really shit of a piece anyway. It's okay, Carl. You'll make it through. No! Just got your taco. Do some chess. Like some app for chess. What, you guys are saying you want to use chess.com and play normal chess? What are you, psychopaths? Jesus, you guys. Okay, well, I'm going to make my move. I'm going to use my bishop. I'm going to take your artillery way back here. Okay, I've taken your artillery. How do you respond? You do have the King's Guard right there, and it is in range to take the piece. Both of the King's Guard are in range to take the piece. CT, how did you finish your taco, like, in 10 times the speed it took you to take it? Or to make it? Okay, well, notably, my superior bishop is now aimed at your knight, and your King's Guard is capable of taking the bishop currently. It is within range. Stop the genocide, bishop. Hungry. Hungry for genocide. Yeah, so you have two pieces that can take the bishop. Either King's Guard could take the bishop. Guard, do your job. But which one? Do you want the guard behind the king to kill it, or do you want the guard diagonal to the king to do it? Move the king. You can't move the king down. That would be moving him into check. You can't move your king into check. That remains a rule. Unless, actually, if you move your king into check, and by doing that reveal a piece behind it, checking my king. Diagonal. Other guy, are you confirming with Carl you want the diagonal one, or in other words, the King's Guard directly above the bishop to take the bishop? Because either of the King's Guard could do it. Do you want the one behind the king, or diagonal to the king to take him? King's Guard in left way? Huh? No, they can teleport. They teleport. The King's Guard teleport, meaning either of them can take the bishop. Diagonal, okay. You've taken my bishop. Your King's Guard's gone there. I'll move this over here. This is going great so far, guys. I mean, under the king. Yeah, that's the one you were talking about, right? The, like, diagonal under? That's the right one? I'm gonna fall over. Okay, my move, yes, you're so smart. Yeah, good, great. Let's see, what do I want to do? My superior bishop is not worth just a knight. Maybe I advance my superior knight. Okay. One, two, three. So the normal move is there. You can also move to here or here. So normally it moves in a 2x1. Here it can move in a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 by 2. Yeah. So normally it moves in like a 2x3. Here it's a 3x4. Gonna go wash your plate. So my superior knight has come out. Your move. It's been almost an hour. Done. Well, okay, so like that's a superior knight. For the knight move by 2. So that's a superior knight. So superior knight can move the normal like so you know how the normal knight moves 2 and 1? The superior knight moves 2 and 1. Or sorry, the normal knight moves by 2 and 1. The superior knight can move by 2 and 1 and 3 and 2. Can your knight kill anything? No, no. Wait, oh, can this knight? It could kill this pawn. Theoretically, this knight could kill this pawn. That's the one thing it's attacking. So the superior knight can move in a 2x1 or a 2x3. So if his normal move of a knight, plus 2 more diagonally out from it. In front of the knight, move by 2. In front of which knight? In front of this knight? You're saying you want this pawn here to move to here? Is that right? This one here to here? Is it the one in front of my superior knight? Or do you want this pawn to move to? Which, in front of which knight? Which pawn do you want? No, the other. Which one? Yes, this. Oh my! I swear to God, the one in front of my knight or the one in front of your knight? The second, this one. You're saying that's your move? Can we use a superior rook? Your superior rooks are both currently locked behind some stuff. This one is locked behind a superior pawn and a superior rook. And this one is locked behind a superior pawn and a knight. Yes, okay, perfect. Ooh, shadows. Okay. I'm gonna go... Can I check you? I don't think my guy can give you a check right now. I can just take your pawn. I could just, like, take your pawn. I can just, like, do here to here. Is this some sort of, like, big brain trap or something? Or do you guys not understand how the Spirit Knight works? Your brain is fusing grass. You'll be fine. Okay, your move. Pawn attack the knight? What pawn? RP can take that. Oh no, guys, no. Oh god, no, guys. Have you even played chess? Top of bishop. Pawn top of bishop. What? Guys, okay, in normal chess, when a pawn moves 2 on its first turn, is it able to capture when doing that? When a pawn moves 2 on its first turn, is that a capture? No. Reverse pawns, capture forward. 5:10 in the morning. What do you expect? A reverse pawn moves diagonally and captures forward. It captures forward. Do you want to undo your move? Do you want to undo that move then? It's a check? No, it's not. There's no check. Your king is way up here. There's no check. Wait, what are you even talking about? A check on my king? Are you trying to check my king? On the superior knight. Oh my god. What? What do you want to move? Carl. Good night, grass. See you soon. Yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good night.
Uh, hey, Carl, you want to call it a draw? The pawn, and don't die in this costume. I'll be fine. For fuck's sake. In front of normal bishop. Which one? In front, this one or this one? Which one? There's two of them, Carl. Which pawn, how many squares? Move one, move pawn one. What's pawn one? CTL is willing to accept a draw. Carl, do you want to move the top one or the bottom one? The one where that knight is one move. Okay. Like that. Gorsh. God ram it. That move, correct, Carl? Yay! Okay, we got them. We got it, guys. We've done it. Congratulations. Forgot to call you crass. Okay, my next move, I'm gonna go... What's a good move? I mean, my spear and knight is under attack. Carl versus crass. I can move my superior knight, to a safer-ish position. I'm willing to trade this off. Check. Carl, do you want to draw? What happened? I moved my superior knight to here, and now I'm checking you. King guard kill intruder? Which one? You're right, you can do that, but do you want the one behind the king or the one behind the bishop to kill the intruder? Behind bishop. Okay. Good move. I'm gonna take it with my pawn. Your move. I think that was a worthwhile trade. A superior knight in exchange for one of your king's guards. Since it's almost impossible to checkmate with those things on the board anyway. You know? It's so hard. My guard. Did you not see the pawn? Okay, Carl, it's been an hour. You want this draw or no? We're at 9%. The battery will claim us, Carl. We're not gonna have time. Draw equals you win. No, it doesn't. There's 2 people in chat. We need them both to vote for a draw. Carl, if you want to pretend you won this game, fine. But you never won the second game of Superior Chess. Where's video evidence? Video evidence to the contrary. Queen go between the 2 pawns. There? That's your move, Carl? You're gonna finish the pawns. Carl, no! Carl, they're innocent. Carl, they're just pawns. They'd never hurt a fly. I'm gonna move my superior bishop. Diagonally here. There we go. Image in the Discord I found randomly. Okay, Carl, your move. Draw offer is still on the table, as you can admit it's a draw. Take pawn that is not trapped. Carl. You want this to be your move, right? That's correct? That is correct? You're certain of that, Carl? Okay. Carl, that's quite possibly the dumbest move in the history of Superior Chess. I'm going to take my knight. I'm going to take the knight. And take that one. I'm going to take your queen. Easy win. You want to draw? You've lost your queen. Carl, you fool! Not to mention my queen was there. My queen could have taken your queen. My queen could have taken your queen. The knight and the queen were defending that pawn, Carl. Pawn eat the knight. Carl, you don't have a pawn there. Carl, there's no pawn there that can eat the knight. Carl, you're in denial of this queen thing. We're at 7%. Move one pawn. Which one? Do you want this one to move or this one to move? Which one? Actually, if you do move this one, you are kind of threatening 2 things, except my superior bishop would also attack you back. So the illogical one is the other move. In about 5 minutes at most, I am going to force draw this, because my phone's gonna die. Number 2, is that do you want this one? Is that the move you want? Is that incredible move the move you want, Carl? The incredible unthinking beauty of that move. I'll give it 4 minutes. Loses by technicality? No, I don't. It's a draw. If my phone dies, we draw. I can even keep the board here and we can continue this another time even. I can keep the board like this and we can finish another time if you don't want to draw, Carl. Copium. I can leave the board and we can finish this another time, Carl. Is that your move, by the way? Is that your move? Just for confirmation's sake. Are you certain with that move, Carl? Okay. I'm gonna move here. Here? I'll move there. From here to there. Your move, Carl. At 40%. earlier than usual and use your phone for most of the day. I wish I had a phone like that. It's your move, Carl. Or whoever else is in chat. Can I move any S pieces? Yeah. Your superior knights have always been able to move. Actually, that's about it. Actually, yeah, your superior knights are the only thing you can move right now. But you can move one of them, and you'd have to be very specific what square you want it to go to. The top one or the bottom one, they have a lot of possible options. Remember, they can go 1x2 or 2x3. Move superior knight. Which one? Top one or bottom one? And where do you want it to move? Because they have quite a few options. They can move in a 1x2 or a 2x3. Top one, okay. It has a couple options where it can go. It's got two options. It can either go here in front of the knight or here in front of this pawn. It's going one of these two spots. One of these two. In front of the knight or in front of the pawn. Top where it can eat S bishop and is safe. Sounds like a plan. Oh wait, shit, no, I'm wrong. Hang on, I'm wrong. Sorry, Carl, I'm very wrong. That's my bad. It can move here or here. It can move to here or to here, not the other two spots. Sorry, that was my mistake. It can move one of these two spots. So here will be getting attacked by a pawn. It could go here and it's safe. I'm sorry, that was my bad. It's a 2x3, not a 2x1. Not a 1x3, sorry. 2x3, not 1x3, my bad. You can go here safely. If you want that. We're really running low on time. Move to safe, okay. Oops. Oh, I also forgot to mention pawn promotions. Normal pawns can only promote into normal pieces. Superior pawns can promote into superior pieces. So a superior pawn can promote into anything besides the king. Normal pawns can only promote to normal pieces, and reverse pawns can only promote to normal pieces. I think. Anyway, my phone's about to die, so this is where we're going to have to leave the first game. I will leave the board like this, and we can come back to it. Unless you want to draw right now, Carl. Carl, it's a draw now, or we can come back to this another time, like tomorrow. Part 2 of the match, exactly. Either we draw now, Carl, or we continue tomorrow. What do you want? And choose fast, my phone's gonna die. More fight, got it. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. I gotta go, so my phone's gonna die. And I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.